Hello, iKIDS leaders. So this is just a video to help kind of go through a checklist of things to do during the week that you're assigned to serve for that upcoming Sunday, and then actually things to do on Sunday morning. So iKIDS leaders is one of the most important roles that we have in iKIDS first through fifth grade. Yeah, we've got worship leaders and storytellers and all that stuff, but you are the guys that are connecting with the kids, interacting with them, helping them pay attention, and you really make Sundays next level. So thank you very much. Let's talk through the summary first of what an iKIDS leader is. So an iKIDS leader, this volunteer interacts with kids during free play, sits with kids during the service, and helps lead breakout discussions with a small group of kids. An iKIDS leader will need to be in place, ready to go by 10:45. And then usually you can head out by 12:30. Of course, if you ever need to leave early, it's totally fine. A win for an iKIDS leader is when kids feel valued, listened to, and safe. Those are the three things we want every kid to feel valued, that somebody's listened to them, looked them in the eyes, and they feel safe. So during the week, leading up to the Sunday where you're scheduled, there's two things we need you to do. Number one, either confirm or deny whether you can serve that Sunday through Planning Center, or if you don't know how to do that, you can always reach out to me directly. You can text me, and I'll take care of it from there. But also review the script that goes out. So I text out a script every Wednesday for those who are serving that upcoming Sunday. Or you can always go on Planning Center, and all that stuff has been uploaded on Planning Center for you to be able to download and view anytime that you want to. So now let's talk about Sunday morning. So again, please try to arrive by 10:45. We are working through our check-in process for volunteers. Now, eventually, all of our volunteers will go to the tablets that are out in the check-in area, same tablets that kids check in at, and you guys will check in as well. So, but we're still working through those kinks. I will let you know when that's official and that we need everybody to do that. But when it's time, that'll always be the first thing you do is you'll check in on the tablets, you'll enter in your phone number, click on the service times where you're volunteering, and then hit done, and you're good. You'll grab a lanyard at the check-in cabinet, and you're ready to go. So from 10:45 to 10:55 is our free play time. This is where you're walking around, talking with kids. You're on the lookout for any kids that maybe look like they're not having a great time, that they're alone, they don't have any friends, so you can connect with them. This is a time where you can actually play games with the kids. So you're just hanging out, making sure everybody's safe. Please make sure kids do not run. If you see a kid running, tell them, hey, no running, stop. At 10:55, we start our 5-minute countdown. When we get to about 3 minutes left, we need to really start walking around, telling kids to wrap up with Gaga, 9 Square in the side rooms. They need to start straightening up their areas, and they either need to go to the bathroom or go to their grade and have a seat. So then when service starts, you can either sit with the kids or you can stand. If you're like, let's say I've assigned you for third grade, you can either sit with those third graders or you can stand in the very back behind there to keep an eye on who's paying attention, who might need extra support. Remember, proximity is key to help kids stay engaged. So if you do notice a kid that's struggling, maybe causing others to get distracted, because of their behavior, the closer you sit to that kid, the better. Also, with any clusters of kids that are misbehaving, you can always move kids around and separate them. But you can sit with the kids, or you can sit behind your grade, or stand behind your grade. All right, so eventually the person that's on stage, the host, will go over the offering for the day. And then at that point, we're starting something new. What we're going to start doing is somebody from one of the grades needs to come up to the stage. You don't have to get onto the stage, but when you come up to where your grade sign is and you've got your dry erase board and all that stuff, you're going to grab your offering basket, and you're going to go ahead and all together, all the grades, all the leaders, you're collecting offerings from your grade that you're assigned. And however many kids brought an offering, that's how many points they get. So if 5 kids have an offering, that's 5 points. The other thing we're going to change is instead of having that big bin with all the ping pong balls, which are points, we're going to have some smaller tubs with ping pong balls. So you'll be able to add those points directly into your points bottle. So do the offering first, and then you can just lay that basket back down. We'll collect those and collect that money and everything. Then the next thing is ask kids who brought a Bible. So they need to raise up their Bible and do a count. Let's say 6 kids brought a Bible. That's 6 points. So you'll add those into your bottle. And then, is there anybody here for the very first time? And tell them, no lying, no trying to trick me, because you'll lose points if you do that. for every new kid, be sure to cheer them on and give that grade 5 points for every new kid. So that's one thing that you'll do. After that, we'll go into our games, and sometimes the games host may ask for help with that. So if needed, help with the games. The other thing that'll happen within that large group time is we'll go into breakout discussions. So our goal for every Sunday is to have 2 leaders dedicated to a grade. And so you'll see that on the roster that I send out. If we don't have 2 leaders, I might ask maybe a storyteller to come in and help you with your grade. That way you've got 2 adults that can help with breakout discussions. Here's how breakout discussions work. You've got 2 leaders, you split, let's say it's 2nd grade. You split 2nd grade in half. One leader takes half the kids, the other leader takes the other half, and you find a place to sit in the summit, or you could go out in the hallway if you want to, or you could even, if you need extra space, we'll accommodate you. But you're going to go off with your kids and you're going to talk through the 3 questions that we have on the screens, and we have handouts for you with the questions and the answers. And those questions and answers are in the scripts that we send out on Wednesdays. And then we'll also need your help with iKIDS Feud. When it's time for that, if you're assigned to a certain grade to be an iKIDS leader, you're going to go up to this, not onto the stage, but you'll see there you'll see your dry erase board and all that stuff. And so for each question that's asked for iKIDS Feud, you're just trying to take a vote. You can't give them the answer, but then on the count of 3, you hold up your answer. If it's right, then we'll give you some points for that. So if asked, we may have you help with calling names. That's on the mic back there as parents are coming in. They'll hand you their child sticker. You look at the sticker, you'll see their kids' names on there. You call those names out, hand it back to the parents, and they go down to the next spot. That's rare that we would pull you to be on the mic, but that's possible if you want to. And then also, we may ask you to be at the tables and where we're checking stickers. If that's the case, you stand by one of the tables. When it's you can wait for a parent to come up to you. You take their sticker, you take the kid that comes up to you, take their sticker off, make sure the numbers match. You can throw away those stickers in the trash can and send them off. If somebody's missing stickers, then just let a director know, let me know, or Miss Carrie, Miss Jessica, and we'll help resolve the confusion there. If you can, help with tear down, and then that's it. So there's a lot that the iKIDS leaders, that all you guys do. We appreciate it very much. I'll also say that when it comes to tearing down, this is the last little tidbit. Not all of you guys are involved in that, but we want to save tearing down the Gaga pit and non-square for when worship is happening. So that way they can't hear us tearing down. They're doing their thing and we're tearing down, so we got to move quick. But if we don't get to it during worship, we need to wait till the very end because it's so distracting, because it's noisy tearing down that non-square deal. So it's distracting for the kids and the storytellers and everybody else. So we want to try to hit that during worship, and we really only need 2 or 3 iKIDS leaders to help with that tear down. I think that's it. Thank you so much. I hope this helps. And if you're up for this Sunday, I'll see you Sunday.